One of two things are going to happen. Mark my words. We're either going to start doling out money to the Taliban, which is, again, an imminent threat to the rest of the world, or we're going to go back to war with them, which is going to cost more money and more lives.
I'm saying we're going to see a little bit of both. I'm going to make a prediction. I never do this. Here's what's going to happen.
Some people pick Super Bowl winners. We're going with.
I definitely never do this, but here's what I think. I think this is likely what happens. I think you're right both times. I think that we're going to go over there. We're going to get out. I think the Taliban, if it were me, and somebody had been occupying my country for 20 years, right about the time that the people were leaving, let's take a few pot shots, boys. And you can't control all your men. And you can't control all your men with that kind of, it's not even a military. It's just citizens.
Yeah.
It's citizens running us out of their own country, which happens a lot to occupying forces. And then I bet something goes haywire, and so Joe gets to save a little face. I bet we bomb a bunch of stuff and get out of there. I bet that's probably what's going to say. Mr. Biden, you got to do something. Your approval ratings are really bad. We need to go bomb some stuff so you look strong. Okay. And I think that's what happened.
You think, so that's basically, and I think you're right. I think he goes beyond the August 31st. And, during the Pentagon briefing, they were like, we're going to hunt down ISIS and whoever did this.
Whoever killed these men, and oh gosh, we'll be over there again for another 20 years.
Well, that's what they said. They're going to find them. So I think you're right. I think we'll hit that August.
I didn't want the third part. We're going back, boys. We'll be having this. Let's do the 20th anniversary of this podcast. We'll come back here, and I'll be saying the same thing.
Giving old man advice at that point.
And the same things will be true. I just kept the paper from the last 20 years. Oh, look at here, it's all still the same. All still the same.
No, I think you're right though. I think after the deadline he'll push it, and then he'll do a bomb, save face, and then play hero of the day for
yes, he'll be on the cover of Time magazine. Man of the Year, Joe Biden.
In the midst of crisis, he rallied his leadership.
Yeah,
and gave us direction.
I'm just waiting for him to get out of office so there can be a Weekend at Bernie's 3, because the dude is a perfect
candidate for it. I'll tell you, whoever the GOP nominee is going to be next run, they're setting it up for him. The chaos with all this, everything.
If he doesn't nail it, and if we don't get back the Senate and the House, there's no hope.
It's getting set up.
All right, so I want to just go kind of end this way, because this was echoed by a couple different people. I think why should we care? Some great things that were said right there, and to me that made this conversation totally worth it. In a couple of different ways. I think it helps you pray. I think there's some geopolitical concerns, but also too, why should we care? I think in the act of caring, it, especially as a Christian, it pushes you toward action, because you cannot be a good conscience Christian and just sit back and do, and very often not just resort to inactivity. Now, sometimes because you think that's the best option. But very often there are times where you get convicted about doing something. And so that's what happened with me. And so as I was praying about this stuff, God really convicted my heart that I wanted to use this show as more than just an opportunity to have a great conversation, but I wanted to use it as an opportunity to raise funds to help support some of the ongoing efforts to help people in Afghanistan. And just about that time, I received an email from David Eubank. Now, David Eubank is a friend of the show, and he is the founder of Free Burma Rangers. You need to go back and listen to our past episodes with him. That episode is absolutely one of my favorite, and what he is doing in and around the world is just absolutely amazing. So suffice to say, the Free Burma Rangers go into active war zones, and they offer medical aid, and they help people escaping. So they literally jump in the midst of bullets whizzing by their head to go help people, and they are going to be doing that in Afghanistan. So when he sent that email, I knew immediately we need to get behind them, and we need to support them financially. So I'm going to put that down in the show notes. I'll put their website and also their address, so if you want to send a check or anything like that. So just wanted to let you guys know that part of our time here today was to take up some money and to provide resources to the people who are suffering right now. So
I can get behind that kind of practical action.
Now. You can catch brand new episodes of Indie Thinker with Reed Huberman every Monday, and weekly bonus episodes to keep you thinking throughout the week. But you have to subscribe and click the bell to be notified when new episodes drop. If you enjoy this content, make sure to like this video and share it with friends.